Hey, welcome to another radio video. This is another in my QSL series. While I continue showing my QSL cards, and if I have little stories with them, of course, I will tell those stories at the same time. So first card is Radio Prague or Radio Praha. Radio Prague that I listen to via internet radio. I have a Sanjian WFR20 internet radio, and I've programmed a podcast. So they have English, French programs every day, but on the internet only. And you can actually go to the Radio Prague website and listen to those programs. But I missed them from shortwave. It was, I like listening to shortwave radio, so it's much more fun. So this is a card for a reception report that is dated of 17 April 2001, 1300 hours UTC on 21745 kilohertz. This was one of the, back in the early 2000s, I would work in the morning and remember that I'd always tune in. 21745 was coming in good enough to have a good program listening in the early morning here, which was 1300 hours. So this is for 2001. Second card, once again from Radio Prague, and another very nice QSL showing us nice little scenery here in the Czech Republic. And this is for a report of 9 April 2002, 1300 hours UTC, once again on 21745. And so this is another very nice card from Radio Prague. By the way, if you live in South America, I believe they have Radio Prague transmissions in Spanish via WRMI transmitter on 9955 kilohertz. So I might listen to that in Spanish. Here is right next door neighbor to the Czech Republic, Radio Slovakia International, with a nice little QSL. For those who don't know the story, if you're too young for that, basically under communist rule and throughout much of the 20th century, Slovakia and the Czech Republic were together and were called Czechoslovakia. And when the USSR broke down and the communist kind of left power, Czechoslovakia became independent, and what happened is that they had a peaceful separation, stating that, well, I think, it was half and half, so people said, why not peacefully say, each country, Slovakia and the Czech Republic, which was pretty nice, and it's a great example, actually, of how you can have separation from a country without having any wars and any problems. We know a lot of that about that here because Quebec, the province of Quebec where I live, is actually one of the provinces that for a lot of French-speaking Quebecois people would like to see actually be on its own little country. So Radio Slovakia is for 31 January 2002 at 0100 UTC, 9440 kilohertz. Nice little card with the postage stamp here. So the card was sent on its own. And finally, KBS World Radio, or Radio Korea International, as they were called. But today is really KBS World Radio that they call themselves. Very beautiful card here. And this is for a report of 9560 at 0200 hours UTC, 20 January 2002, I believe, is said here. So, card from another era. Nice little card from KBS World Radio or Radio Korea International. So that's the 4 cards for today. Hope you enjoyed the videos. 73.